Hello, everybody. Hello and welcome. Good evening to each and every one of you. If you can hear me, please do let me know in the comment section. Just gonna wait for another 30 seconds so others could join us. Oh, Uncle Patrick already dropped comment here. Uncle Patrick said these people are after shadow. What about your higher bill and other thief politicians? Guys, please like this live stream as a comment, and if you can hear me, do let me know in the comment section. Anyway, before I get started, I just want to use this opportunity to say thank you to those of you who wished me a happy birthday over the weekend. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the prayers. I really appreciate you all. I do not take you all for granted at all. Yes, I am behind the camera today because my hair is messy. I've just, not done my hair. I've taken down my braids. My hairs are in like bamboo knots just now. So yeah. Anyway, let's get started. So we are discussing EFCC. I saw a video of the EFCC chairman discussing why VeryDarkMan was arrested. Well, he was not arrested, he was bundled. It was bundled. Yeah, that was what happened. They bundled him. He discussed why he was why obviously the way why he was arrested, and also he went on to discuss other things such as Tompolo. I think there's a guy who is known for, I don't know, I mean he's well feared, and there was a video of this man, the Tompolo, where money was being sprayed on the floor, and people were like, okay, oh yeah, EFCC, go and get Tompolo. And at first I was like, somebody came into my DM and asked me that moment, five, do you know who Tompolo is? I said no. Is he a masquerade? The person was like, no, that Tompolo is a very well feared, I think, is he an Nigerian or something, a well feared person. I was like, okay, let's see how EFCC is going to arrest him then. And also EFCC also continued to say that they've been able to recover some of the CBEX money. So that's all. Those are the things we're going to be discussing, and any upcoming or updating post. So let's start from, I think I saw that video. I'm not sure if I saved it, but let me see if I can find it, because it was from a news channel that I found the news. So I'm hoping they will not strike my channel if I go on to go and use that video on that page. But I'm just trying to find the video so I could okay, so I found the video of where EFCC chairman was discussing about the fact that they had some investigations going on. So let the video load. Once the video finished loading, I will share my screen with you. So let's just allow that ad finish playing. If you guys can hear me, please do let me know in the comment section. Okay, I'm going to skip that ad now, and I will share my screen with you. So let me share my screen with you. Let's share my screen with you. Present, share screen, and it's okay. So ad is still playing again. Okay.
Yeah. Now, my last question, because I know this won't be my last interview with you. There'll still be occasions when we'll interview Martins Otse, who goes by the moniker or the nickname VeryDarkMan.
Can you guys
what really is the matter that the EFCC has with this boy?
exactly?
For many Nigerians, they think the EFCC is being used to silence opposition, to silence those who speak for the Nigerian people.
Please like the live stream.
What really, and it too has come out of interrogation, saying all kinds of things. What really is the case that you have against him?
Thank you, sir. I don't know why Nigerians are making mountain out of a molehill.
I don't like the fact that I said that Nigerians are making
between the time I assume office.
I don't like the fact that I said Nigerians are making a force out of nothing. It's a force because the way you went, the way it was bundled, other people that have been arrested by EFCC, they were not arrested the way EFCC arrested VeryDarkMan. The way Yahaya Bello, the likes of Cubana Chief Priest, the likes of the Okoya children, the likes of even Bob Risky, the likes of Yabo Ojo. Why was VeryDarkMan treated differently? The way they arrested him was totally wrong, totally different from the other people that he discussed. Yes, nobody's above the law, but was that how they arrested the other people? No. So this man, like, I'm sorry, sir, Egbon, sir, Uncle EFCC Chairman, no brain. Yep, Nigerians are making a fuss out of it because the way it was bamboozled was different from how Cubana Chief Priest, Okoya children, Bob Risky, Yabo Ojo, the way you invited them was totally different from the way you went on to go grab him. So yes, that's why Nigerians are making a freaking deal out of it. Uncle Beno, welcome, sir. That's why Nigerians are making a freaking big deal out of it.
And now we are.
Have you convicted? Over 5,000 cases, Mr. Chairman. How many of them have you convicted? Yahaya Bello, his case of even with proof, enough evidence, say he chopped 500 billion naira. His case has been I've been following that case, and when I'm reading the witnesses' sentences, and I'm like, I would not be surprised if Yahaya Bello walks free of this case. Over 5,000 files. How many of them have you convicted, apart from Yahoo boys? Apart from Yahoo boys, and we're going to touch on that. You are proud to say you have opened 5,000 cases. How many out of that 5,000 cases have you convicted, Uncle Chairman?
The high, the mighty, the medicator, the low, the poor, the rich. So I don't know why the issue of
no, the way you arrested the poor is different from the way you treat the rich. Obviously, the VDM falls under the poor category, and the likes of Cubana Chief Priest, Bob Risky, Okoya children, Yahaya Bello, they fall under the high and mighty. So it's a different law for people who are poor and a different law for people who have money, who they on top.
Vincent, the video, I don't know why it has become a national issue.
Yeah, it's a national issue because the way you arrested him was slightly different. That is not your norm. That is not the way you normally arrest people. So, if you're going to arrest people, whatever means you use in arresting people, make sure you do the same across all board. You should have go and bundle Yahaya Bello now. Go and bundle Yahaya Bello and put a bag across his head. Or go and bundle Cubana Chief Priest and put a bag around his head.
And I give you a background to it. We received petition about 4 on that young man.
So according to him now, he said they received about 4 petitions. Okay, great. We know. I think one of them is, I don't think one of them is of that intellectual property thingy. We don't know what the petition consisted of, but yes, it's just said that they received about 4 petitions. Okay,
against him.
All right.
And for like 5 months, we have been carrying out our criminal investigation.
Well done.
Without inviting him.
So you carried out investigation for 5 months. You knew VeryDarkMan had a large following. It's not as maybe the large following follow him everywhere he goes. And then when you are now ready to arrest him, you decided to go and bamboozle him like a criminal. Even Boko Haram people that they are chasing everywhere, they don't carry truck like that to go and bamboozle them anywhere. So you've been carrying out investigation for 5 months. You know his whereabouts. And then you decide to arrest him the way you arrested, like the Gestapo style arrest. Nah, I'm sorry, sir. That's not following.
The kind of person he is out there, he has followers and all of that. Even though, like I said, the law is no respecter of anybody.
We know.
Now, if I can bring in ex-governors, ministers.
If you can bring in governors, ex-governors, was the way you brought VeryDarkMan into your vicinity, the way you brought Yahaya Bello, the way you brought Okoya Children. I hope you guys are following me. I am partying this evening because this man, even though he's a pastor, I don't like talking about pastors, but I'm sorry. You bring ex-governors, Okoya's children. Did you bamboozle them? No.
People are serving, people are in private sector and public sector. I don't know what is special about anybody that we can.
You did not arrest them the way you did.
So based on that, and when we are through with our preliminary investigation and we feel he had questions to answer, we brought him in to have questions to answer.
No, you kidnapped him. You did not brought him. You kidnapped him. You mishandled him. You manhandled him. That was not how you brought Okoya children. That was not how you brought Yabo Ojo. That was not how you brought Kubana chief priest. That was not how you brought Bobrisky. That was not how you brought those people to your offices. Why was it treated differently? This man is a freaking asshole, man.
Questions.
Or your services or your department or your shite doing nonsense.
And when he got there, we had legitimate court order to
Mr. Patrick said, who gave this? Exactly. He speaks like, honestly, I'm so mad at him talking that, why are people so... You did not bring him in the way you brought Yahaya Bello. You did not bring him in the way you brought Kubana chief priest or Yabojo or all those people. You brought him in like a terrorist. You went to bamboozle him like a terrorist. You said you've been investigating him for 5 months. You know the kind of person he is. You know how he moves. And then you don't think he deserves to be sent a petition to come to your office? Man, no. Do this in advance word. You now go pay compensation for the rest of the very dark man's life. It's coming here say, I don't know why Nigerians are making a big deal out of it. Yeah, Nigerians are making a freaking big deal out of it because it's a different law for rich people and a different law for poor people.
Detain him because there was no way we would be through with the interrogation, within a day. But there are so many legs to the investigation, so many legs. And we granted him bail. I directed that they should give him bail. The following day, he was given bail. And eventually, we released him after some days here. Investigation still continues.
Okay, thank you.
I don't want to say much about that.
If
he has a case to answer in court, he will be made to answer a case in court. And if he doesn't have a case to answer in court, so be it. But as I'm talking to you now, investigation is still ongoing.
Thank you.
And there's nothing special about this case. Even though, like you said, he went out and he's talking, even though from both sides of the mouth, he wants to become EFCC friend. At the same time,
it says that VeryDarkMan is speaking from both sides of his mouth, that he wants to be a friend of EFCC. I don't think he ever said he wants to be a friend of EFCC. He's just playing. He's just playing with you guys. I don't think he wants to be a friend of EFCC. I'm sorry. Hello, Cindy Emmanuel. Welcome.
See, I don't want to get carried away by all those razzmatazz. He's a young Nigerian who,
guys, please like this
who is zealous. I don't have anything against him, but the fact remains, if there's an offense, there's an offense. If there are things for us to investigate, we need to investigate and come to a reasonable conclusion.
Okay.
So that's your last question, but I want to use this opportunity, sir, permit me, to address the issue of Yahoo boys that has become a major issue in Nigeria.
Yahoo boys, in my own opinion, are not major issues in Nigeria. Nigerian politicians are the major issues in Nigeria right now. Yes, because Yahaya Bello, his case has been in court for over a year. And guys, when I was reading the witness statement, they said the money that they received, the person that paid for the school fees of Yahaya's children's, that paid for those fees was not their father. But Yahaya Bello has children in that school. So who is the person who paid for this? Like, guys, I was reading that statement and I was just freaking, I was raging like I was mad. I was like, even me where I no go law school, even me where I no enter class for a law program, I can easily differentiate how money has passed hands. Obviously, no be Yahaya Bello paid the money. He went through corners, allegedly. He went through family members to put money here and there, and those his family members are the one who now went to go to school and to go and pay that money on his behalf. Like, we know all of these things. We know all of it. Like, EFCC, they're just, Jehovah Jireh, guys. Honestly, like, guys, I keep saying that I'm going to bring that EFCC case with Yahaya Bello. I want to see where they will get to with this Yahaya Bello case. That case is over a year now. And like I keep saying, I won't be surprised if Yahaya Bello walks free. I won't be surprised if Yahaya Bello walks free of this embezzlement bamboozle case. So now he's saying that Yahoo boys are issue. Yeah, maybe in a way, they are a part of Nigerian problem because look at the economy in Nigeria. Look at the state of Nigeria. No jobs. People who go to school, no job. Graduates who go to school, no job. And they'll see jackpot out of the country. People will still drag them because they jackpot. Like, what do you want them to do? What do you freaking want them to do? But let's keep listening, guys.
There are people often accuse the EFCC. There are people stealing mega money. And all of you are not seeing them. You are the only people that you can run after. You are ready. Is Yahoo. I want Nigerians to know that we are having crisis on our hands. It's actually a crisis situation. My brother, today,
Nigerian politicians are the crisis we have in Nigeria. Use all are the problem we have in Nigeria because we are all allegedly embezzling money. Nigerians are suffering. Nigerians are suffering. Like I was saying earlier on this morning, like Nigeria government no care if they go even demolish your house. If they tell you to make you come out, you no come out. They go demolish your house without providing any place for you to be temporarily. They will say, "Shebi, we have served you notice. Oh yeah, go and demolish." They don't care if you start sleeping under the bridge. Even if you sleep under the bridge, they find you there. They will still carry truck to go and bamboozle you, come up for there. Nigerian government don't freaking give a hoot about any Nigerian in Nigeria. They only care about their own generation. Nigerian politicians, that's what they care about. They don't freaking care about anybody. Look at the state of public schools in Nigeria. Look at the state of the biggest hospital in West Africa. If I'm not mistaken, is that not UCH? No electricity. They're asking patients to carry generator come if they have any of their sick families in hospital. UCH, one of the biggest teaching hospitals in Africa. UCH, no electricity. They will say people should carry generator come. People should go and buy petrol. Like, look at the state, and they're saying that Yahoo boys are the problem in Nigeria. Maybe in a way because some of the Nigerian politicians are allegedly using Nigerian boys as Yahoo boys. Nigerian politicians are using them allegedly. That's what he himself told us now. And let's listen to him say it.
If you travel abroad with your green passport, stand in the queue among so many people, you will discover that by the time you present your green passport, the people will look at you with some reservation. That's if they don't take you aside to carry out.
Yeah, the government you work for at the cost of that.
Special scrutiny on you. That is a national shame that some young Nigerians have caused for us.
Oh, sure.
I go out to interact with my counterparts abroad, to interact with government agencies.
You go abroad to interact with your counterparts abroad. Look at the way politicians handle themselves here. Look at how advanced country politics is being done. Can it be compared with how Nigeria is being run today, Mr. Chairman?
Because of tracing money and recovering assets. And there are things that it will be difficult for you to defend. They see these things on social media. Now, having said that, yes, a lot of foreigners come to use the identity of Nigerians. I want to tell Nigerians, this Yahoo thing we are talking about is a crisis.
It's not. Nigerian
just 2 days ago, we arrested over 120 Nigerians, young men. People don't believe, these young men don't believe in hard work anymore.
Give them the work. Maybe they will.
Sir, I'm from a state where education is our...
Provide the job for them, Mr. Olukoyede. Provide the job for them and let's see if they will not work. I did a video about a PhD guy who left the UK to go to Nigeria. And some of the people that watched that video, some of them, they are dumb. I don't understand why they think the only thing they picked out of that video was me converting my UK salary to Nigerian currency. The main issue that we're talking about there, all of them did not see it. They were all like, out of that your salary, when you spend expenditure, how much is left? Like, they're not seeing the bigger picture here. Provide a job for this Nigerian youth and see if they will not work. Have you provided a job? One of the things that Senator Natasha was fighting for was Ajakuta Steel. That if they open that Ajakuta Steel, it will provide job for people in Kogi State. It's one of the, because they want to close that place up. They want to be chopping the money in that place, allegedly. That's why they decide to get that woman out of that place. Provide the job for Nigerian youth and see if they will not work. And here you're freaking sitting there telling us that Yahoo boys are the major problem in Nigeria. No, Nigerian politicians, starting from Kurubu, there are the problems in Nigeria. You are the major cause of the hardship. Things going wrong in Nigeria. So if there's no job, what do you expect people to turn to? Same here in diaspora here. People who are jobless. If the government has still giving them some stipends, if the stipend is not enough, anytime there's riot, they will bungle shops, they will break shops, they will steal TV, they will steal stuff. That is even a country where government is even giving them, paying part of their rent, giving them some money to eat. Nigeria, where there's nothing. And you expect that there will not be ritual killings. You expect that there will not be robbery. You expect that those people will not be doing frauds. Like, come off it. Recently now, a man who has been in diaspora for how many years, his 100 million naira suddenly disappeared in his account in Nigeria, in the Nigerian bank. Can you explain that? Can you explain how somebody who has been abroad for how many years, he saved over 100 million naira into his Nigerian account, into his UBA account. The man came back. went to go and meet the bank. Bank said some people said the man died and that they've transferred the money. Like, ow! Now I was just looking at Harrison's page. Bank has refunded the money. Tell me that the bank do not know how that money disappeared and came back allegedly. Tell me they do not know. This man is talking shite.
Pride. And from a state where the major enterprise we have is education. If you go to the secondary school that I attended now, sir, by 12 noon, the students have left school. You see, in secondary school, you see them in hotels. Are you paying teacher enough? In hotels, in groups, trying to scam people. You see secondary school students driving vehicles. Is that, that those the people who want to hand over Nigeria to?
Are you paying
Is that the nation we want to build? Now, sir, let me tell you,
we're still talking about minimum wage in Nigeria, 70,000 naira. Some jobs, some work don't even pay up to 70,000 naira a month. And I was like, okay, if you say the minimum wage in Nigeria is 70,000 naira, why is it that some places of work are still paying people monthly less than 70,000 naira? Should it not be that any job, any employer anywhere in Nigeria should not pay, their starting salary should be 70,000 naira and above? I don't care what job you are doing, they are doing for you. If you're going to employ somebody, the starting salary must be 70,000 naira, not below. But there are still some jobs in Nigeria where the starting salary is less than 70,000 naira. So what is the essence of the minimum wage? What is the essence of the minimum wage? It's just like here in the UK where minimum wage per hour starts from, like, let's say for example, 15 pounds. So if you're above 18, any job you want to do, your starting salary per hour will be from 15 pounds. You can never get below that amount. If you are below 18, there's a certain standard minimum wage for you. But in Nigeria, minimum wage is 70 grand. Why are there jobs? Why are there employers that are still paying less than 70,000 naira every month as minimum wage? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And he's talking, at 12 o'clock, all these children, you see them at hotels, you see them at blah, blah, blah. Like, guys, let me cool it.
The most dangerous aspect of it. It's not just about yahoo. Some of them are into banditry. We have evidence. We have proofs to do that. Some of them are into kidnapping.
Yeah, we've seen lots of kidnappings, and who have been doing it allegedly is the Fulanis, the northerners, people from the northern area. That's where the kidnappings have been coming from. Because from the people who have escaped, they've come out to say they were speaking Hausa or they were speaking whatever language. So we know where this is coming from. So why are you now classifying Yahoo boys as kidnappers? So what he's trying to say here that all these Yahoo boys, they are the ones because they don't want to work. If they don't have money, they will now go and be kidnapping people. Like, Mr. Man, what you are saying is not making sense. We all know along the roads, all these dangerous roads that people are traveling to, that's how they've been, been kidnapping people. And yes, it's been alleged that some of these Fulani, that when they arrest them or release them, they speak Hausa language, that they speak whatever language that they speak there. I don't want to quantify, I don't want to say we're bandits or something. I don't want to say Fulani because Fulani they have different tribes and they speak different languages at times. So all of these people is being alleged that some part of northern people are the ones behind all these kidnappings and stuff. So now you now saying that it's Yahoo boys. Like, this man, you are annoying me. This man is really annoying me. Honestly, I wish he would just shut up. I wish he would just shut up because he just came to make a caricature of himself.
Yes, because when they know they don't see people to scam on time, they kidnap. It is there. It is in the news. People know.
Hello, Natu.
This is the work we do. People know. Some of them now they launder money for the politically exposed persons.
Yeah, that's why, because now
Monday CRM has the best AI features in game.
Yahaya Bello now, like I said, with all the evidence, why are they still dragging Yahaya Bello's case? Yahaya Bello is an ex-governor. You brought him. Why are you still dragging his case? He's an ex-governor. Enough evidence of the 80 billion that he embezzled allegedly. Why are you dragging his case? With all those evidences, they are still dragging his case in court. Why is his case taking 1 year? Make it make sense. Use all are not exposing these politicians. You are not exposing them. Yes, you arrest them. You will report, this also has been investigated. At the end of the day, what's happening? Now that all of them are running to APC, at some point, all of their sins will be forgiven. I won't be surprised now if maybe in a year's time, 2027, we see Yahaya Bello join APC. That is if he's not already part of the APC. They'll not say, it was an. See, guys, I feel that in 2027, EFCC will come out and apologize to Yahaya Bello on top of this case. Guys, go and mark my word. In 2027, EFCC will come and apologize to Yahaya Bello. Let's keep listening.
Additional way of stealing money is no longer applicable. When they steal government money.
So he's saying here that Yahoo boy, some politicians are now using Yahoo boys to launder money, allegedly. He said it, oh. He said it. So if he now has this knowledge, why are those politicians, why have they not been exposed and shamed? Why? Why have they not been exposed and shamed?
Money in billions now. They give it to all these boys. They open crypto wallet, and they put the money there. From there, the money goes abroad. You can buy a house, you can buy vehicles and buy anything with your Bitcoin.
Name and shame this.
So most of these politically exposed persons now identify these boys. They put them in hotel and they open accounts for them. They share this money among them. They change it to dollar and they move it abroad.
Name and shame
so
them.
Nigerians should not just look at us looking. No, it's much more than that. As a matter of fact, there was a 22-year-old boy that we arrested. Within 18 months, we saw a turnover of over 5 billion naira in his account.
Who was bankrolling?
A young boy has never worked in his life.
Who was
legitimate means of livelihood?
22
over 5 billion naira.
I'm sure they know who was bankrolling him.
So we brought him in and we discovered that he laundered money for politically exposed people.
He laundered money for politically exposed people. You know the politician that he's been laundering money for. Why have you not named and shamed them? Why have you not named and shamed them? This man is putting himself out here. Why has it? So you know it's been funded by politically inclined people. You know them because you have carried out your investigation. Why have you not named and shamed these politicians? Why? You're still covering them up because at some point some of them will now move to APC and they'll say, hey, all of your sins have been forgiven. Carry on. Guys, please like this live.
The matter is under investigation.
It's under investigation.
The guy is in detention in one of our facilities.
Okay.
So ordinarily you will see him with maybe we has dreadlock. You say it's just a Yahoo boy.
And I don't understand why they attribute dreadlocks to Yahoo boys. A smart, educated banker could have dreadlocks. What has dreadlocks got to do with being a Yahoo boy? Like Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Like, let me move on.
Let you leave them. It's just you bold that they are scamming $10. No, sir. It's a major crisis. They use them to steal government money now. We have mostly. A lot of them commit. A lot of them do ritual killing.
Like I said, where they don't have jobs, an ideal mind is a fertile ground for devil's work. How do they call it? They don't have job. What do you expect them to do? They will steal. They will rob. They will maim. And thanks to the Nigerian government.
They use our Nigerians. Would they say they don't know that? They use all these our young girls. They do ritual killing.
Give them a job.
If you get to one of my offices, I will mention. If you get to my exhibit room now, you'll see a black pot that we have there with human hair. One of them that we arrested under his bed, we brought out a black pot with human hair. Forensic evidence has proved that it was human hair.
You should say no be AliExpress wig. The person because woman hair AliExpress wig now woman hair. Now virgin hair. If you can go to AliExpress, you buy virgin hair, woman wig. So this man is just talking shit, man. I'm sorry.
These are the people Nigerians say leave them. As a matter of fact, what they are doing is not just Yahoo. They are also involved in mega cybercrime.
Your politicians are using them as well because you've already used your mouth to say now that they are being used to launder money for some politically inclined person. So name and shame these political people. Let's know them. Name and shame them. Hello, Vivian V. Welcome. Name and shame them because also that you are saying you are yarning or pash. Or pash, that's what you are yarning. Guys, we are just starting this drama tonight. We are just starting this drama, but I want to get started with this EFCC chairman first. But let's keep listening.
A young boy of 22 that we discovered that he had a turnover of over 5 billion. If you see that in the account of a director in ministry or a minister, are you not going to cry? Are you not going to shout that this is too much? But we saw it in his own account. Meanwhile,
you know who funded it because normally you claim that it was not working. There was no way you will have made that money. So it is definitely being used by a political weapon. Yes.
Laundered it on behalf of a.
It's being used. So you guys saw what that chairman was saying there, and I was just like, man, this man is talking shite. He's talking opash. He's talking opash. Roland said, Pastor Chairman is just doing what they told him to do. Exactly. Vivian, welcome. Birthday girl. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're okay. Roland said dreadlock does suffer for these people. No be smart, and I didn't mind exactly. And I didn't mind is the what's it called? Is the devil's workshop. Exactly. So after that, VeryDarkMan replied, oh, yes, you all know that. No, nothing you talk. You throw anything to VeryDarkMan, he can't give you response. So let me share my screen with you so we can hear what VeryDarkMan had to say. VeryDarkMan replied him. VeryDarkMan replied him. Let me go and okay, let me stop sharing first. Let me go to this page. And then VeryDarkMan replied, though. He replied. So let me see. I'm going to share my screen with you shortly. I just want to find EFCC. Yeah, I just want to find VeryDarkMan's response. So I'm going to share my screen now. Guys, welcome. Please like and share this live stream for me as you come in, please. There's 38 of you watching. Please kindly share and like. So this is VeryDarkMan. It said, no, actually, that's not the one I wanted to show you guys. There's another one. Okay.
Was locked up. EFCC.
No, I think that's another one. There's one that actually, let me find VeryDarkMan's page himself. There's another one I wanted to share with you guys, where he replied, he gave the man Wutu back. I don't know why my laptop always screams like this when I'm making live stream. I want to find that particular one. Okay, not this one. Okay, let's listen. I think this is
know that, and we said there is no one that is above the law. We are nobody should go and condemn Tompolo for the allegation. It's just
okay. The case of Tompolo, right? This is the case of Tompolo that is still talking now. I see you're coming from Uncle Padu said, Mom of 5, it's your birthday. My week, it was my birthday. It was birthday weekend. The new week don't start now. No, allow you to bump your. They don't fit. They will try well. All right, let's keep watching. Let's hear what you have to say about this Tompolo thing. So VeryDarkMan said at official, yes, I told you this Naira mutilation law will rubbish the name of the commission. You say everybody deserves a fair hearing, but you kidnapped me, traumatized my mother with guns to her head. You said you will shoot my friend's legs. Under duress, you collected the password to my phone. You still have my phones and the car I drove that day. All this without a charge or a petition. Anyways, now me on that day, Nigeria. Meanwhile, where is CBEX? Exactly. Let's keep watching.
Allegation for now. So when it comes, we will look at it. We have.
So people already told them that go and arrest, you must arrest Tompolo. You must arrest Tompolo. We've not heard of them saying they've arrested Tompolo. Hey.
Subjected the video to forensic analysis because
I beg, why are they subjecting video to forensic analysis? You guys saw the video. I think I will show that video at some point. You guys saw where they were spraying money, where Tompolo was dancing, stepping on the money. What forensic analysis do they need again, guys? Let me know in the comment section. I'm going to play that video after we listen to VeryDarkMan. What forensic evidence do they need or forensic analysis? What guys, I can't talk. They are trying to sound happening. They are trying to sound professional, but they are not. They're just making a mockery of themselves. I'm sorry.
Because we have to do that because these days too, people can impose, but we have subjected it.
I hate the fact that when he's talking, he's not even able to finish his sentences. Make your sentences make sense. Try and be finishing your sentence at once. I don't like the fact that he's not even able to finish his sentences before he jumps onto the next thing, because all of it on wuru. He's starting from bottom and it's not like, guys, keep watching.
We have invited him, not until we conclude the case. We cannot say Tompolo is guilty or not. We must give every Nigerian fair hearing.
Okay.
On benefit of.
All right, so you heard the EFCC chairman. He said we must give every Nigerian a fair hearing based on the Tompolo case. But my own, you people conspired with GT Bank to kidnap me. You traumatized my mother. You promised to shoot my friend. Up till now, you still have my phone. You still have the car I drove that day for no reason. There's no charge. You didn't show me no petition, nothing. Now just carry me. At this point, I feel like it's my phone that is you people's problem. But it's fine. But now everybody deserves hearing. Now, Tompolo, like I said, Tompolo is my person, right? Based on I see them as in a spiritual level, right? And they go to their festival well. Like I said before, you see this issue of Naira spraying. I say it will rubbish the name of EFCC. It will finish them.
They are trying to mess up.
It will finish you people. Now, Okoya children, we know hear from them. I reach there and they give me excuse. You know that they did not spray. You know this that one don't pass. For Tompolo's own, because I don't know why people.
That was actually annoying because it was your Okoya children that were whatever they were doing with the cash. They did not arrest your Okoya children. They arrested you, Mopo, the officer that was standing, that was minding his own business. So that it was the officer they arrested. Why arrest the officer? Why arrest the officer?
Let them set you up. If you go back to the video, now Tompolo spray money. Tompolo did not spray money. Go back to the video. Somebody they spraying the dancing, cultural dance. It was in a spiritual mode. Now you want to invite Tompolo, invite the other person. You see, this is how Nigerians will.
Exactly. So according to, I'm going to find that video. So true, it was Tompolo was not the one spraying money. It was somebody else that was spraying money, and he was just doing his own thing. So why then did they want to invite Tompolo? It was the person that was spraying money that they should go and find now. Why what to concern Tompolo? Maybe that was why people were like, oh, all right, okay. They were pushing EFCC to go and arrest Tompolo.
Push you because people started fighting this fight because you are targeting people. Now celebrities will not be the target. Now when I don't see the way the thing go, I have multiple videos of a lot of people. I just will not even post it because it makes no sense. This thing don't this our blood for a long time.
Exactly.
Spraying of money was never an intention to mutilate Naira. Nobody had the intention to say, okay, I spray money because I want to mutilate the Naira.
True, I agree.
They were spraying the money because, okay, yes, I did party, I make this person feel good. Maybe they don't see this person party now shuts down. They say a crime is with an intention. Nobody, all the people don't spray money before, there was no intention to commit a crime. But now just wake up one morning, when I leave the work on I'm supposed to do. People, they still big billions.
Exactly.
CBEX, where's CBEX?
Hey.
What's happened to?
With that being said, though, he said the EFCC chairman said that they've been able to recover some money from the CBEX thing. And with that being said, there was a video I did about that CBEX person. That person contacted YouTube to say that I was infringing on their privacy, and I was like, "Ow, how I take infringe?" Now EFCC put your placard, your face out there, say you are wanted, and me, I just lifted the news online, and I replied YouTube saying that, "Come, I did not go and dig anything. No, this information was widely shared on all social media." And I love the fact that YouTube came out and said, your video will stand. Nothing will touch your video.
To CBEX, nothing. But you don't send Tompolo invite. You don't send this one invite. You don't kidnap VeryDarkMan. Where is CBEX? People were thief 1 trillion. Where is CBEX? EFCC.
Exactly.
I'll bring one petition to you now. You understand? Me Nigerians, I'll bring a petition to you. Uncle
Patrick said, well, this guy is a IQ. It's low. I don't even know how he became EFCC chairman. That's why I said if I come to Nigeria, I must the kind of job I want to do. It must be a political role. Maybe something health advisor to the first lady of Nigeria, but it will be the first lady that we voted in, not the one now. I must hold an official political role if I were to come to Nigeria, because I cannot all these years be toiling in diaspora. I will come and be doing one nurse job in one hospital in Nigeria. Like Kojo, if I come to Nigeria, I want a proper potential high-paying job. All of you that have leg for Nigeria, more than they prepare jackpot down for me, because if I come back to Nigeria, I must take up a role, an office. No, politics. I'm not a politician, but I must take a role somewhere, because all this money we must chop on together. We must chop on together.
You about this where they go on for Anambra markets. This Ogogu market, when NAFDAC they extort them. I'm going to bring petition to you guys, and I hope you guys review it and go and meet NAFDAC. Do you understand? People should go and meet NAFDAC.
Yeah.
Well, like you said now, everybody's have a fair hearing and we no get. Again, it don't be as if the video self now AI. But I'm happy the way this thing wants to end, because people should leave Tompolo alone. People should leave him. If I go touch him, now I go drag una from morning reach night. And that's how me say go to drop things on una. Do you understand? Now, Ofo no mean anything. We said we drop our own. You're gonna learn, and you will learn the hard way. Don't play.
Go and find Tompolo.
We have invited Tompolo.
They need to go and find Tompolo. Okay, so that's the first video there, and then there was another video where it was discussing the fact that some of the guys that went to protest that arrested them. And obviously, at some point, yes, it's found that they were something incriminating with them. And obviously, let's listen to it. But I don't understand why VDM is actually dashing money out to people. So when he was arrested, some people went to protest, and EFCC arrested a few of them. So from the few of the people that were arrested, they found out that some of them allegedly are involved in Yahoo case. So I think out of 5 of them, they've released 2 or 3. So from the 2 or 3 people that they've released, VeryDarkMan said they gave them $1 million each. Like, why are you giving them $1 million each? Why? What's the money for? But let's listen to him.
All right. So
Vivian, I must chop national cake. Do you know that a certain YouTuber, Adama and David, she's now a special advisor to something of governor of something in Nigeria. I will bring her story. She's a popular YouTuber here. In fact, while we are here, I will show you guys her page. She used to be in is it in Germany or Netherlands with her husband. She has now gotten a political role as a special advisor to something in Nigeria. Now all of us go chop this money together.
Update on EFCC. During the protests, when I was locked up, EFCC arrested 5 persons for protesting. I don't know if that's the job of EFCC to arrest protesters, but I see it as oppression and abuse of power. So far, so good. They've released 3 persons. It's remaining 1 person. According to them, they say they see something incriminating for the boy account. Initially, they say all the people they arrest, they see something for their hand. Now they don't release 3 people. They don't see anything for their hand. Now they can't stand on 1 person. Do you understand? Say they see something for your hand. Not just that. They say even the guy where they arrest me with, say they see something inside your phone that they will be charged to court. No wala. We'll go to the court. Do you understand? Now, the people that have been released, I have sent them 1 million naira each, as you can see on my screen. And I put the remark from VDM, sorry for the EFCC oppression.
Ogubadi said, the 115, I beg Jackpot, I beg collect me. I must chop part of the national cake. I must chop part of the national, but I will do work. I will work, but I must chop part of the national cake.
Because it is oppression, nothing more. Now, when I get this from them, they said EFCC, the staff of EFCC there were telling them that that they will leave them there so that they will learn not to ever protest again. That VDM will go on and go protest for. And on the outside now. That's why they deliberately kept them there. Not because of any reason, just clearly just to oppress and abuse power. Because yes, they are the government,
That's the way no say now Yahoo today. Do yourself go protest? Why you not sit down for your house? I'm not this is not me saying that it's good to do Yahoo. Don't go and do Yahoo. But if you know your hands is not clean and you go and be working near police officers, EFCC, they will carry you. You're on your own.
But it is fine. It is fine. We'll go to court for the last person. You understand? I will make sure we secure his release. Now, EFCC, there's something I need to mention to you guys. You think those people came out to protest because you are VeryDarkMan? No. They came out to protest because of the injustice. What is the injustice? I was kidnapped by you guys. You guys didn't even have the decency to even bring police to my house or bring yourself to my house. You say, okay, since according to you, say you send me invites, right? Bring your security, your operative, come, say, okay, we have invited you, you didn't come out. Oh yeah, come outside. Do you understand? Let's go. But I was kidnapped. Do you understand? I know everything will happen. I just don't want to talk. Do you understand? I was kidnapped by you guys. We're not kidnapped overnight, but there's no wahala. So don't ever imagine that it is because of VeryDarkMan you won't disturb them or you won't demoralize them so that they're not going to ever speak up again. Because what the government like to do is to put fear in the hearts of the people. So that when anything happens again, they will keep quiet about it. This is not the generation for that. I am sorry. You see this generation, they are not those type of generation. Now our forefathers, some of them were fear. If to say they back the likes of Fela, Ojuku, Ken Saro-Wiwa, and Co. To say they back them up. People for no day this position what we did today. You don't understand? But that's by the way, Sha. We'll come to court, we'll get them released. Pack all the evidence so you get.
Right, let me see if I can find a video of that Tompolo. I really want to do that video of Tompolo. Okay, let me stop sharing now. Let me go find that page of Tompolo. And guys, like this live stream for me. And guys, I need connection though, because I must chop part of the national cake. Hey, I found the case of the Tompolo thing. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I've seen the video. Let me share my screen with you. And let's watch Tompolo dancing. They want to go and arrest Tompolo. And people were like, you don't know who Tompolo be? They want to go and arrest Tompolo? Are you guys here the EFCC chairman? Tompolo. Nah, Tompolo. So this is one of the things that I found. They were like,
Tompolo, Nigeria, the Nigerians know that.
So It says they're breaking Nigerians. Please don't condemn Tompolo. Who condemned Tompolo? Nobody condemned Tompolo now. Nobody condemned Tompolo. People were just like, EFCC, oh yeah, we don't carry food. We'll not sabi chop, come oh. More na go carry this one, no abuse of Naira. That's my comment there. Like, I just laughed that nobody condemned Tompolo. We're just saying, yeah, we are just sending a reminder. EFCC, oh, we are still waiting on your case of Tompolo. Go carry you must carry Tompolo. So he said here that in quote, Nigerians, please don't condemn Tompolo for a mere allegation. Let's give him fair hearing. We have subjected the video to forensic analysis because these days people can create such videos. What kind of videos? Voila. Fear they catch EFCC. EFCC Chairman said, I'm sure we heard it from that video. And this is what he's saying there again. That we should
video to forensic analysis, because we have to do that, because these days too people can impose, you know, but we have subjected it, we have invited him. Okay. Not until we conclude the case. We cannot say Tompolo is guilty or not. We must give every Nigerian fair hearing.
But you never gave VeryDarkMan the chance to take his leg work. Are you guys going to go and kidnap him? So this is the video of Tompolo. I don't want to play the song in case it gets copyrighted. So that's the man dancing. So he was in this video, he was not spraying money. This is what, look at the guy spraying money. So that guy, when they spray money, they're supposed to go find. Tompolo is just dancing, doing his own thing. Please tell me why they are now inviting Tompolo. That was how they invited Yabo Ojo as well. During our daughter's wedding, Yabo Ojo did not spray money. Even when she sprayed, she was spraying into a bag. So this is the Tompolo guy. Tell me where he sprayed money. It was the people were there around him. Just the waka. So guys, can we see with our eyes now where did Tompolo spray money? It was somebody else that was spraying money, and he was just dancing, doing his own thing. And they said they invited me for now. You commit offense. Now you commit offense. So that was the video there. That's part of the obviously part of their ceremony. Go find that one too. Wala. What again did I find? Okay, I think that's what this.
Nigeria.
I think we just watched this saying that they will make an arrest or something.
The Nigerians know that, and we said there is no one that is above the law. We are nobody should go and condemn Tompolo for their.
I think we already listened to this one. So obviously, I've already saved this where people were like, "No, I know who Tompolo be, and I know who Tompolo be." This was the guy. This was his doctor that obviously tagged the FCC. Say, "Come oh, see person no, more than call carry am oh." It abuse money oh. That was how that is. So this person said mutilation of Naira is not just spraying the Naira. It is stepping on the currency. All right, okay, Roland, I see now. Dancing on the currency and any activities that damage the integrity of the note. I would expect that human beings with a working brain to ordinarily know something this simple and basic. But of course, Boronic slaves committed to the defense of their oppressors won't know this, okay? So now, I guess that's why they're inviting.
Yes, I want to correct the narrative on the media.
So apparently, this person, people are saying that he's above the law, but it's not. Nobody's above the law. Obviously, they said they've invited him. Let EFCC come and update on
their space. When people always say that some certain persons in this country, they are bigger than the law. But you're not supposed to be understand and say, pray me the government not get your time. You don't understand. It gets okay people where they will your true face, you don't understand, because they never really get their time or they never enter government hand.
Okay.
But no, I know they open a mad they talk say people they big pass the law for this country for Nigeria. Now they play for Nigeria. make we talk about this naira mutilation and all these things where they go around the media space where they try to want to talk about our own industrial zone. You know, government popularly known as Tompolo. Now, Tompolo na the one industrial zone we know say na the maker of men.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
If EFCC say an allegation day for naira mutilation, you people on social media should not be commenting that it's bigger than the law.
Nobody's above it.
He's a law-abiding citizen. I can tell you for free now, law-abiding citizen. One and all, they won't put that man for problem. The problem when he does see for a youthful age, I not believe saying at this time for a lifeline.
I don't want this episode that this person is talking about. So apparently people were like, you know what, leave him alone.
Above the law. Tompolo when follow FG fight.
I guess these are the videos that EFCC saw, and that's why EFCC is trying to play it cool by the office. They'll do everything by the book. They don't want to go and bear. So this person said, Tompolo will follow ND fight Nigeria government. No do anything, scatter all the pipeline where the Nigeria Delta. Nobody talk. Yes, I beg more now leave that side. In a power no reach the guy Tompolo.
And now since bump, they scatter all the oil pipelines when they for Nigeria Delta. They're not doing one thing.
Someone who is
one question.
Regarded
One question. I don't read that way.
I think it's someone like Asari Dokubo or Dakubo. What's that guy's name? That was it called? I think of similar, kind of movements. So let's move on. Because I was going to come do this later.
Many people they ask if Tompolo is above the law. And yes, Tompolo is above the law.
Okay.
Now I'll give you two logical reasons why it's above the law.
This person said it's above.
Now for me, I grew up in Bayelsa State and my mom is from Bayelsa as well. So I don't go tell you from what I hear. I go tell you from what I experience. Tompolo is his own government. And let me explain that word to you. Tompolo is an order keeper. That means that Tompolo dies by himself today. Tompolo, they drive, for example, now in accident die. Federal government will be in problem. If Tompolo should sick and die, the government is also going to be in problem, because the truth is that Tompolo is the one that makes sure that the oil keeps flowing in the Nigeria Delta.
Okay.
You understand? Okay. Tompolo is the one that makes sure that those Nigeria Delta youths, they are not agitated. They are calm. They make sure the company do their work.
Maintaining peace in
Tompolo is an order keeper in Nigeria Delta. So if Tompolo should die today, natural death, so if anybody kill him, don't say federal government kill him. Just the power tussle for who go take in place. At least oil goes up to the flow first. At least some kind of companies go shut down. Some kind of pipeline go shut down first on a standstill. You understand me? So Tompolo is an order keeper. Okay. And the people in Nigeria, they don't see Tompolo as a criminal.
I mean, if it's an order keeper, I would expect that if they invite him, he will go. But they will update us, hopefully.
They see him as a freedom fighter. You understand? And what that means is that he's fighting for his people to get their rights. The companies came in, they were collecting oil, and they were keeping the people poor. So Tompolo was fighting, using violence to make sure that the people get their own fair share. All those contracts they give Tompolo, all those millions of dollars they give him, right? All those money he so. Majority of those monies don't go to him alone. At most, now 5% of that money in the account. 5% only. The main 5% is shared to different generals, different youth committees, different communities, and so on and so forth. All this money they go to him directly. So that's why the youth in Nigeria Delta they are calm and they make sure that production can go on. You understand? That's number one reason. Number two reason why he is untouchable is because of the terrain. You understand? Okay. Look at somebody like Nnamdi Kanu, for example. Now he's the hero of the Southeast, right? But it is easy for the government to send military into the South. The Southeast is mostly land. You understand? But you see, Nigeria Delta is mostly water, salt, swampy water.
I don't know.
You understand? And military does not understand how to navigate that kind of terrain. It is very, very hard for them to navigate. The terrain is very, very, very difficult. It's only the boys that grew up there that know how to navigate that terrain. So if you send in military men, like sending like 100, if even 10 of them survive and say come out there, is even that luck. Because those boys will ambush them, set up traps for them, and they will not be able to come out. The terrain is very, very hard to navigate. That's the second reason. There's too much water, too much swamp, too much swampy forest, and so on and so forth. Those two reasons are the reasons why it is hard. So for the federal government to say they want to go and arrest this man or go and kill him or anything like that, right? It's going to hurt them more, because taking him out will most likely stop production.
They're not taking
of oil, and it will most likely halt a lot of things, and it will most likely cause chaos, because they are taking out the order keeper of the Niger Delta. Him and people like Asari, they are very, very influential. There are other generals in Bayelsa, and in Warri. But these are the two ones that are very popular and very influential, Asari and
Yes, you try.
Tompolo. So killing these people is not going to solve anything. It will cause more problem because you are keeping a leadership vacuum, and that leadership vacuum will cause problems. You understand? So that is the power of Tompolo. So when he says above the law, my brother, he's somehow above the law. You just understand that one because he's an order keeper. Many people they ask.
Okay, they said he's above the law. So I think that's pretty much all the update I wanted to talk about the EFCC and Tompolo. So now, obviously, EFCC said they've been able to recover some money from the CBEX scam. So let me share my screen with you and let's watch that video where the EFCC chairman was saying that yes, they've been able to get some money back. So let's from CBEX, those who lost money, that they've been able to recover some money back. So let's hear him. I'll just reduce the volume just in case there's ad in this video. Guys, please like this live stream. Once I finish saying all of this, I'm going to drop the link in the comment section and let's chat. Let me skip the video. Let me skip the ad. I thought my laptop is taking forever to load videos nowadays. Maybe because I've got lots of windows open. So EFCC said they have recovered some money from CBEX and they have made some arrests. I'm just waiting for the video to load, guys. Bear with me. I don't know why the thing is taking forever now.
Has performed in the last 2 years, and we're also going to touch on the crime.
Let me fast forward it to
involved in the crime. He said the Yahoo boys are now involved in bigger crimes like kidnapping and laundering of money for politicians.
Nigerians should know this. These guys, some of them are into banditry. We have evidence. We have proofs.
You've already heard him talk about that. I wanted to fast forward to where he was talking about how they recovered some of the CBEX money back. Let me see. I think I have an idea of where it started.
They put them in hotel and they open accounts for them. They share. We saw a turnover of over 5 billion naira in his account. The young boy has never.
We've already watched this one.
With maybe we asked Dreadlock. You say it's just a Yahoo boy. Let you leave them. It's just we've been able to recover a reasonable amount of money, even though in crypto wallet, in a wallet, the same way the money was taken from them. There's no way you will get them dollars in cash without necessarily going through the same process. We have gone far. We have made reasonable arrests. People are talking. Like I said, we are not going to give out much because we don't want the process to be vitiated. We are still after quite a number of people that we have declared wanted.
Okay.
We are still investigating a lot of wallets. And the piece of wallet they move the money to, we call them non-custodial wallets. In other words, they don't know KYC. You can't trace it to anybody. So from the non-custodial wallet, they move into some wallets in Europe, Eastern Europe, particularly Cambodia and all of that. And from there, they dissipate the money. But we've been able to block some of those wallets where money have not been fully dissipated. That is to the extent that we have gone now. So Nigerians should be aware. And I even learned that.
So that's them telling us that they've been able to, they've been able to get some of the money. Roland, resident Gen Z president, has entered. Oh, hello, Abby, welcome. So yeah, that you guys heard from him there that they've been able to get some of the money from the CBEX back. So we don't know how much, and we don't know how they are going to disburse it to the people who have lost money. So before I drop the link in the comment section, I just want to quickly share my screen again. That YouTuber that I told you is now chopping some of the national cake in Nigeria. Let me share her page with you. She's a YouTuber as well. Okay, this is her. This is her page on Instagram. She is known as House of Adana on Instagram. I think she has a YouTube channel called Adana and David or something. So she shared a something where she says she is now the advisor to something. I think. So let me find that video. She was like, oh, she has an something to share. Oh, where's that video? I saw it. She said she has an that she has an announcement to make, that she's now the advisor to Kinikon. So that's anyway, she's now, yes, Adana, yes, Abby. She did say she has something to share. I did see that post, and I've been meaning to bring the video here so we could talk about her.
We expecting more.
Did she share it on a different page? I don't know if she shared it on a different page. I don't know, maybe she shared on a different page, but yeah, she's now an advisor to something. So she's still a YouTuber. She still does video on her channel. I'm trying to look for that post exactly where she says she's now an advisor to health of something, Lagos State something. I don't even know who, but yeah. So me too, if I enter Nigeria, if I eventually jackpada, I want to go and become advisor to somebody. Maybe become the advisor to health minister or something. So yeah, guys, that's her there. So she says she's a doctor, actually. She's a doctor, but I'm trying to find that post. I'm trying to find that post. I don't know.
I think that what. Welcome back to the.
I'm trying to find that post. I'm trying to find that post. Yeah, so I think this is it. So she said, big announcement. I want to share with you my wonderful community, a recent life update. A few months ago, I was appointed. She's now the senior special assistant to the president of Nigeria on women's health. You guys heard? Where's Uncle Patrick? You guys heard? She is the SSA to the president of Nigeria on women's health affairs. So tell me why I cannot go and hold such position if I decide to jackpot to Nigeria. Yes, Joy. Yeah, Adad. Yes, well. I don't know if Adad is still into, and besides, they are twin as well. She's a twin. She has a twin sister as well. So tell me why I cannot go and become an SSA to maybe Lagos State governor wife. Tell me why. And somebody is telling me that why are you converting your nursing salary here in the UK? If, like I said, if no hospital in Nigeria can pay me 5 million naira a month, more than hold on herself. And if I decide to jackpot, I mean, so I want to come and become SSA to something. I want to come and become SSA to something, because years of experience in diaspora, we can still, pass knowledge. So that's what's there. She says she's now a senior special assistant to the president of Nigeria on women's health. Some of you may have already caught the news on my other page, Dr. Adana. Like I said, I follow her here as well. That bomb of fire, this on our connection levels. Okay. Me too. I can never tell now. I feel see person way here. I feel person video here we get connection. We will say, don't worry. When you enter, like, you know what, guys? The latest wife, is it wife number 5 or wife number 6 of Alaafin of Ife King? She's a Glaswegian queen. She did a PhD in Glasgow University. I know her. I know her well. I know her rich house. Was it? I don't know if she's the wife number 5 or wife number 4. The one that was married early last year. Was it early last year or late 2023? I know that Olori. I know that Olori. So if I enter Nigeria to jackpot now, you guys better find me a role in politics. So find me a role in politics. Exactly. So yeah, means I want to come and chop. I want to come and chop national cake. Anyway, guys, I'm going to drop the link in the comment section. If anyone wants to come share a thing or two about what we have discussed today, obviously with EFCC Chairman saying that there were 4 petitions being made against VeryDarkMan and they are still investigating. And for me, I believe why Nigerians were mad at the fact that I don't think Nigerians were bad at the fact that he was arrested. It was the way and manner they carried out the arrest. We all know how many times that Yahaya Bello was walking. Like Yahaya Bello was walking like a mouse in front of Tom. Like Yahaya Bello was walking. You know how Tom and Jerry is. So Yahaya Bello and EFCC were Tom and Jerry. You know how Tom and Jerry used to go. That was how Yahaya Bello was doing with EFCC. Still, EFCC took their time before they arrested him, and they did not go and bamboozle him. They did not go and put a bag over it and attack him or try to arrest him the way they will arrest him, like is it Gestapo or Gestapo style. They did not do that. So it was the way and manner in which he was arrested that was absolutely wrong. And up until when he was released and even released on bail, he was still even saying that they've not told him like what they have against him. They still have his mobile phone, they still have his car. So if you're saying that justice is fair, or if you want to make everything fair and equal, then why did you arrest him differently? How did you invite Skubana chief priest? How did you invite Bobrisky? Case of Yahya Bello, Yabo Oju, all the celebrities that you've arrested, you've invited for money, whatever. You invited them. Why was it treated differently? Even though they said that they've been investigating for 5 months, and then you've been investigating him, you've known about his whereabouts, and you still decide to go arrest him the way you did. The young guy said you traumatized his mom. You held a GU hand to his mom's head. So, like, what did he do? You know, pie person now. You know, pie person. So, yeah, that's that. And also him saying that anybody with dreadlocks now, they are allegedly Yahoo boys. So fine boy cannot carry dreadlocks now. They will say now Yahoo boy. And like I said, everything that EFCC Chairman said was just bag of bullocks, bag of nonsense. Because if Nigerians have jobs, if they go to school after 4 years, they finish uni, they find a job straight away, none of them will be involved in all of these shenanigans. There's no job. ASU strike, there. Minimum wage is not minimum waging. Because if they say minimum wage is 70,000, I see some employers who are still paying below 70,000 per annum. Make it make sense. How is that helping? How is that helping? So the links in the comment section. I've got another 10 minutes here. I'll take a couple of calls and then we shall round up this live stream, guys. So I'm going to read your comment. Abby, we missed you. Were you stuck at work or traffic? Because Roland was asking after you. So Abby said Adama's dad is a politician. All right, okay. So now connection things. Okay, means I could do with connection because me, I want to be chopping plenty money. But Adana, I must say, she's a very, very hardworking lady. I've been watching her YouTube channel from when she was at uni, when she was still dating her, when she was just in an early relationship with her now husband. When she had her kids, I was watching her back to back. There was a time she took a long break on YouTube and then she came back again. I watch her a lot. She's one of the good, like one of the people you need to be watching on this street that will be adding meaning to your life, not the ones that when they are vomiting, they are carrying camera on your face. Watch content on YouTube that will add meaning to your life. Okay, she's one of the people that I watch. Like I said, I watch her. I watch Omar Bell. I watch to see Yemi. There are some good content creators on this YouTube that you should be watching that will be adding meaning to your life. Not some useless nonsense that will just want to come and cause chaos. Okay, so she's one of the good ones. I will recommend that channel to you. Okay, I'll recommend that channel to you. In fact, when I was starting my nursing degree, she was one of them. I think I was watching most of her videos back to back, and she was maybe one of the people who motivated me to actually go back to nursing anyway. She motivated me great because I could just, her energy, young. I know she was a go-getter, so I watch her a lot. Hello, Sister Natu, welcome.
Hey sis, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Good. So I think for me, right, the reason why this EFCC are not saying anything, it's just like a parent. When you want to show your parents that you are grown and you can do what you want to do and you live in their house, you start doing some things to you. You want to go out, they tell you can't go out, or you go out and come back late, they lock you outside. Like you think you are grown, you want to do what you want to show you that we are your parents. So all these ones coming online and saying Tompolo is above the law, he's the law. Yes, it's like, okay, let's show you who is the law.
Exactly.
That's why people gonna keep asking, what did they do? They can't tell you what they did. They can't lay their hands on because they just want to clip that power and show that nobody's above the law. And that was the same thing that happened to VDM. You can't come online, and I just said this on the last show a few minutes ago. You can't come online and say, "Oh, I have informants in your camp."
That should not even be
That's
something
like
that you're coming out to say openly.
that's like the most wrongest thing to do. And that's why they are collecting your phone because let me tell you what, if they have that your phone, those informants are going to be fired by the time they find out who those people are.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So if they fire the people, are you going to give them a job? Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's some of the things that about him that I don't like. He lose gas too much. And that's why Ola used to say that being good is not enough. Get skills.
Exactly.
Because even if I have informants, I'll take it to my grave. But I'll continue to use that shit
Same
against
here.
you guys because nobody will know. Nobody will know who is giving me info. I have some stuff that I'm doing that I have insiders info that nobody will see. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you can't know
Yeah.
who is giving me info. And I'm not about to lose that trust because somebody is giving me info. So that's just the thing that's happening about those two men. It's just them and their camp loose guarding and feeling that their people are above the law. And that's what's putting their people in trouble.
Yeah, it actually makes sense. Exactly. It actually makes sense. Abby said Bola worked hard on what to educate us, please. Okay, Bola, Abby is asking you. So Bola is saying that Adana worked hard to get to her being a SSA to the president of Women's Health. So, like I said, no, I watched her video. She's a doctor. I think she did lots of African projects actually on health. So, I mean, she was doing something about travel doctor in Africa, some areas in Africa. I was watching some of those vlogs as well. So, I think that's what Bola meant there, Happy. So, just like Nancy said there, that yeah, if I have an informant like me now, if I have an informant in home office, I will not tell anybody. Informant that will give me information that will benefit me. I will not tell him, but I will keep it to my mind. I'll keep it to myself. And I think the purpose of that, if you have something like that, it just helps you to be 20 steps ahead of whatever those people might want to carry out.
Mom of five, when I was in Nigeria, I used to work in UBA. I was a teller and I moved to customer service.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you for free that I was one of those customer service people that used to have, if I send any request to head office, I used to have it done the same day.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I did? I now created rapport people in head office. We've never met to. I can't remember this guy's name. He was head of something something. So he used to write an article for UBA on the website. So every time I go and comment, and there was one time I sent an email, and that was how we started relating with that person. And if I send a request and I'll call their phone, they say, go Walada, how far call go Walada. I said, I don't see my request. Don't help me now. My manager used to come and beg me. He would say, Natu, I beg now. Call your people, make the help. I'm telling you. There was nothing they didn't do with me to give them that phone number. I said, now go find me. But I don't see anything. Because the people gave me the number out of trust. I'm not gonna betray that. There was my manager, there was nothing he didn't do. I told him, I said, I can't. You couldn't believe it. I say I can't. I cannot. So that's the way it is. If you have somebody that's helping with information, you come out and say, you will not see my brake light again. I'll just ghost you. I'll ghost you on because guess what? You're not going to feed me if I lose my job. Do you know how it takes to get a job in EFCC? Do you know how much people have to pay to get a job in EFCC? And then you want to come online, come and say that you are above the law, you are above EFCC. They will show you shaggy bazaar.
I'm sure they will tread softly as well. And I think that's why they are trying to do things by the book. So they won't go and do the same way they do. I don't think they want to go and do the same way they did to VeryDarkMan. Because
that's why they are looking for cases that can relate to what they are doing and say this is what he did. Do you understand? To show him that, bro, you think say you pass law, now we be the law now. Make we show you.
Exactly. Yeah. And yes, when Nigerians are saying that, like the other guy that says that, come, if government wants, just pray that government should not have your time. If they have your time, they will frustrate you, they will make your life miserable. So I guess it made sense that they are obviously inviting him. He was not the one who sprayed the money, so allegedly he was stepping on the money, so they've invited him. And let's hope that he goes, I mean, he answers the request. With that being said, so Abby has just replied. So Abby's just replied, but like saying that, do you know how long it takes to do that work and get such a position? Hey, Abby, me, I don't even know where I will start from. So yeah, in a way, I would say yes, she had privilege because obviously her dad is a politician, so she would have gotten push.
Yeah, but you have to do the groundwork. You know, you have to have something that they'll use.
So we're more or less like privileged to get to where she is. Yeah, it made sense now what Abby's saying there. Definitely made sense there. So yeah, and also EFCC chairman said they've been able to get some money back from the CBEX. Obviously, some of the money back. Like I said, I don't know how much. It's not actually told us exactly how much they were able to get back. So now the question now is, how will they disperse this money back to those who were affected? Because we all know like that now. Nobody say they will collect the money now, they will come chop, or they will now sit down on top of the money. I'm hoping now that they've got some of the money back, I hope there's a way they can trace or even get evidence of people who have been impacted by CBEX and then try and start, getting that money back to them. And the faces behind this scam, he said they've made some arrests and they're still making some arrests. The investigation are still ongoing. So I'm hoping that they will, they will bring their faces out here. And also, guys, I'm rounding up. He said that all these Yahoo boys, that some political minded people are using some of these Yahoo boys to launder money. If they finish their investigation, they should come and name and shame them. Let us know who they are, so that when they now come in 5 years' time to come and be contesting for election, we will know who we are contesting for. Uncle Beno said, who mentioned my boy name? Oh?
Na VDM being boy. Na VDM being boy.
I mean, you started with us earlier on, Uncle Beno. Obviously, we're just talking about the fact that the way EFCC got him arrested, they practically kidnapped him. They did not give him a fair warning at all. Somebody will be investigated for 5 months, and then that was the best way to go arrest him. Why did you not do the same to Okoya's children, to the Cubana chief priest and stuff like that? So yeah, I just felt the way he was arrested was absolutely wrong. And yes, he has 4 petitions against him. I think the new one, VeryDarkMan discussed with us, was the property intellectual infringement, if that's the one. So that case is still ongoing as well. And that one was after, it was only told about that one after it was released. So that one is also ongoing as well. And also, like I said, that EFCC chairman was just talking trash. I'm sorry. It was just talking nonsense. People with dreadlocks, they are Yahoo boys, and all these people, they have so amount in their accounts. They don't work. Like I said, if you provide jobs for them, they would work. If you provide jobs for them, they will work. But you're not providing them with jobs, and you're saying that they are doing this, they are doing that. Honestly, like, Uncle Pedro, that's you on the screen now. Welcome, sir.
Hey, my sister, how you doing?
I'm very well, thank you, sir. How are you today, sir?
I'm fine. I was listening on the ground. I was actually driving on my way to work. I just got to work now. And I come here and I dey call my boy, but I say, I dey go
No, we
fight
are
more
speaking good of
fight.
him.
Mr. Napu, I dey call my boy, I dey come fight.
Bro, when you see na problem, they say, they listen to what we they talk. As we just call name, all the antenna go up, they won't fight. You
I
don't
just
talk
See,
bad
it's
thing
true.
about
That is
that
it.
guy.
Look at Harrison. You remember the story of that guy that came from abroad, whose 100 million naira vanished from the bank? Harrison did not have to abuse anybody. He just went the way he was meant to go to. Now, bank has put the money back in the guy's account.
Okay, now.
The money is back in the account.
You see, M5, we know we treat issue the same way.
Okay.
If Niger happen to you at times, you no go think normal again. So as for VDM, some of the issues VDM is handling, it require me person dey mad. It require me person dey mad at times, But
I agree with that one, Sha. I agree with that one. Sometimes you have to go crazy a little bit.
honestly, like I've always said, nobody say I gbadu the way they go about things at times, like how he talk or something. But at least now he's becoming somehow refined. Now he's beginning to
Yes, he's starting
recognize
to use
that,
allegedly some of the stuff when it talks.
But in a place like Nigeria, if Nigeria happened to you, my sister, you will throw caution to the wind at times. Okay, imagine the guy you just mentioned now, with this guy, this Harrison now. Imagine you send money to Nigeria. You know how it day for this side now. We walk. You can't just save the change, small for Nigeria. One day they just wake up, disappear the whole money. That guy said even get patient too. Even as somebody like me, they go kill me for that bank flow.
I don't go come out though.
I swear.
they go change me inside.
They go kill me for that bank flow. I go carry my American passport, follow body go. Carry somebody, they record me. Now so I go, they shout, they yell, they throw my American passport. So that when they find me, they don't say, well, I go come. It's not easy, my sister. It's not easy. Nigeria is such a terrible place. Anyway, I watched the interview you were playing. I was even going to do a reaction show, but when I wake up today, I was just tired. I'm like, make I dey watch Momo 5. I watched that interview with the EFCC's chairman. Even though the man did not explain everything in depth, I think we still need to give him some grace. And this is why I'm saying that, at least for the first time, he had a one-on-one with a journalist, even though the journalist, his purpose there is to go and probably promote the image of EFCC, because
Yeah.
I know that man very well. There are some questions where he's supposed to press further or push back, but he
He was
didn't
still
do
doing
none of
the
that.
interview.
Yeah, he didn't do none of that. But for me, as somebody who believes in strategy, I think it's still all a step in the right direction. That at least we can get the EFCC boss to come and clarify some things. Even though the man did not really give us anything, to be frank. But at least he gave us an insight into the nature of crime in Nigeria. That's one of the things I can deduce from that interview, because I wasn't really watching it to criticize him, I won't lie. I was just watching to kind of have, let me just have a perspective of what is really going on inside that agency. And while he was trying not to give out a lot, he actually mentioned so much that anybody who can add one plus two.
It was going on like Nigerian Yahoo boys are the problem. No, I don't accept that. The Nigerian politicians are the problem we have in Nigeria.
Yeah, they are his boss. They are his boss. So that's why I said he's trying as much as possible not to give a lot, but he actually gave us more than we expected. If we should dive into every question he answered, for each question we go get like 3 hours show self on each one, you know. So, but just to address a couple of them, the question about VeryDarkMan, I think the man just don't want to admit that they were completely wrong in how they go about it. He said they have petition written against VeryDarkMan. They have like 4 petitions. Okay, who are the people who petitioned him? What was the nature of the petition? Does it have anything to do with money laundering? Because if whatever the petition VDM about does not have anything to do with money, fraud, if it is cyberbullying, then it is not under EFCC's jurisdiction. You get what I'm saying right now? So he can't tell us exactly what was his crime. So he was just trying to kind of like water it down and all that. And I'm just like, Egbon, about the mistake, just admit say when I do mistake, maybe we move on, you know? So from that interview, I can tell that they don't really have anything against VeryDarkMan. The intention was just kind of like, okay, let's grab his phone, just like Sister Natu was saying now. Let's grab his phone. Maybe from his phone, we can at least find something to nail him with. But it be like said the boy had the correct small, nothing in his phone.
Nothing there is good. He probably has backed up some of those stuff somewhere, or maybe he has a device where he actually keeps stuff that he doesn't want other people to have access to, should in case something happens to him.
Exactly. Exactly. I think he's smart, because like we were saying on my show one day, this time around, when people come for you, they are coming for your iCloud. So for those who are smart, you want to make sure you monitor your iCloud more than anything else. So they really don't have anything on VDM. Let's just call it what it is. And then when it comes to the case of Tompolo and the people they were harassing with money mutilation and all that, obviously they used the wrong approach too. Okay. They used the wrong approach. And I think, in my opinion, I think they owe Bobrisky an apology.
Exactly, because the way they treated him.
Yeah. This is just my personal opinion, and it's not that maybe I'm a fan of Bobrisky or anything, but I'm just saying the law, like the man was saying yesterday, the law is a respecter of nobody. You can't start applying preferential treatment after you have already humiliated Bobrisky. You send him to jail, you do all that. Now, when the journalist asked him yesterday, what happened to the that boy? What's their father's name? The son of that rich man in Nigeria. Okoya. He asked him, the journalist asked him specifically, what about that guy's case? And then he went on rambling, and finally he resorted to saying, you know what? Now it depends on when they come. If they admit they made mistake, if I'm just like, bro, if to say that Bobrisky head correct, and we there for a sane society, he's supposed to come back right now and sue you people for billions of
Exactly.
naira because you
Exactly.
messed him up. You messed him up. You ruined everything for him with that arrest and the claim of money mutilation. Now we talk about Tompolo. You're like, oh, nobody should touch Tompolo. Nobody should assume anything. Oh, we have invited him. Oh. And I'm like, bros, you forgot arrest Tompolo now. Maybe you
I
can't
know
say
you carry
Kaki no
the
be
whiskey
leather.
now. I go carry the way
Una
you carry
forgot.
very that man.
Una forgot arrest Tompolo now. Make una come see where thunder they strike. the whole country go grand.
They don't fit. There will be wonder.
Oh my god, it's crazy. So the interview is interesting. I think the journalist asked some relevant questions, but like I said, he did not press, he didn't push back, so he was just kind of like laying the foundation for the EFCC chairman to explain what's really going on. And there's this other question I like that he asked. He asked the EFCC chairman, has the president ever asked you to overlook some people or mainly in some cases and say, well, thank you for asking. The president, the president always asks me, how many people have you charged to court? How many cases do you have now? But bro, that is not the question.
Exactly.
Because
I was just kind of like,
obviously, yeah, apparently, we know that the people who are gathering under the umbrella of APC, the reason they are getting there is for protection.
exactly. For
Is
their
for
sins to be
protection.
forgiven.
If you look at most corrupt nations, what determines the movement of the politicians in those nations is based on three things: crime, corruption, and protection.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the case in Nigeria right now, our politicians, they are engaged in corruption. And when you have corrupt practices, definitely there's going to be crime.
Yeah.
Some
True.
people have to be taken care of. Some intimidation we come around and all that. And as somebody who is a politician, when you commit a crime, you steal money and everything, you definitely need protection. You need somebody to shade you from the law. So
Yeah.
that was just all I can say, my sister.
Yeah.
That
Thank you
was
so
it.
much, Uncle Beno.
Mm.
Thank you for your contribution so far. I really appreciate your presence here. Thank you
You're
so much. We
welcome,
are not
Mama.
speaking ill of your boy, but your boy don't come small, so we are happy.
Sister Natu, make you leave my boy alone. No.
But then all these tales, I no get energy for now. When I just want come fight us as na here in me.
All right. Thank you, sister.
Thank
Bye.
you so much, Uncle Beno. Have a good day at work.
No, fine. I want to say something in regard to EFCC real quick, right? I
Okay.
think EFCC is kind of like the same with FinCEN when it comes to America, right? And
Right.
EFCC have a lot to do to Nigeria. And let me tell you, this one, like you said, the problem of Nigeria is Yahoo, but the problem of Nigeria is the EFCC. And I'll tell you why. EFCC is the regulatory body for Nigeria for financial crime, and they're not doing
Yes.
their job.
They are not. Yeah. True.
Leave the matter of naira mutilation and let's go and face people that are collecting millions in their account and don't have a job. Freeze
Exactly.
those them as account. Freeze those accounts and let us know where the money is coming from. Number one. Number two, let those banks tell us why they have not filed suspicious activity on those accounts and find those banks. If you
Exactly.
find those banks, they'll upgrade their compliance department and system to make sure that they don't get in trouble. Do you know how many banks have been closed in America because they fail compliance?
Mm.
You are here arresting people up and down that don't add any value to what you're doing. Go and do what you're supposed to do.
Exactly.
What are the policies?
I said
What
politicians
was
are
the
Nigeria, not the
what are the policies that you have in regarding financial crime to banks and financial institutions? Read the policies for us leaders here. Which are the financial institutions that are not following? Find them, close them down. If one bank collects fine for 1 billion, 2 billion, trust me, my sister, trust me, even kidnappers will not go and be depositing money in account because they don't know what to be doing with the money.
true.
Because number one, they can't deposit the money. There are some payments that you're going to make to some people that they will not collect the money in cash because they don't know how to go and deposit it. Because if you're buying car of me for 30 million and you bring 30 million cash, the bank will have to ask the person where you're getting the money from. The person is saying it's from their customer. Which customer? Yeah, because you have to fill out KYC. If you're collecting 30 million from me, you have to collect KYC. So if you have a business that you don't collect KYC and you collect 30 million, even you are a fraudster. You yourself, you're a fraudster. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all these things that they're saying is rubbish. They're not doing their job.
They're not. That's why I was like the man they talk shy, but it seems like it. So I'm like, it was like since came into office, they have arrested they have opened 5,000 cases. How many of those cases have you convicted?
Which 5,000 cases is not the problem. Let me tell you, if EFCC want to gain back their reputation, they should face the banks.
Exactly.
Face the damn fucking banks.
Who are even laundering money
I am telling you, you don't have a job and you're receiving transfer of 20 million for what?
For what job?
For what?
They know where the money comes.
I have one nephew. Let me tell you, I have one nephew that I'm seeing he's spending. If EFCC wants, I can give them his information because I want to know what he's doing.
Please,
I'll snitch on that. No. Even my family, they know. Mom of 5, let me tell you, my regular day to 5 job is financial crime. My 9 to 5 job is financial crime. That's why this EFCC thing is not making sense to me. That's why I'm saying that they are just cutting VDM and the rest to trend. Or because they say they have people in their camp, they are using that to arrest them and using another thing to cover up. That's nonsense. That is nonsense. I do understand that this is implicated, but you just want to go and show power because somebody say you have somebody in your camp, because somebody says above the law. Follow banks that are collecting money from Yahoo boys that they are doing transfer through bank. Follow them. All these OPay and PAM pay. What are the policies that you have for them? If they are not following KYC, lock them down. Is it too hard like that? It's not too hard. I'm telling you, EFCC can help us fix 50% of the problem in Nigeria. They can help us from this Yahoo thing, from this bank theft thing, from this kidnappers thing. EFCC can help us. They can help us. They don't even need any politician. I'm telling you, every account should have a limit based on the purpose of which you open the account. If you are a student and open savings account, let me tell you, in America, bank's compliance system, like the bank that I work for, if you have not even a bank, banks across America flat rate. If you open an account and every day you are receiving payroll $2,000 every month in your account, the day that $10,000 hit your account will be flagged. Your account will be flagged and forward to the EDD team to be investigated. Where is that 10,000 coming from? Do you understand? If they're able to verify where the 10,000 is coming from, you are fine. If they're not able to verify, they will call you. Madam, we saw 10,000 in your account. If you come up with story, they put your account in another 6 months review for EDD. They can end up even filing suspicious activity on your account. If they pass suspicious activity on your account 3 times, your account will be closed. We don't want to do business with this person. We don't know where the money is coming from. And it's not a crime. You have. But because banks just want to meet their quota at all costs, to what benefit?
Yeah, I get you. It is well. Our Ninja, I've told you the politicians are the problem. Now he's already giving us insight as to what we don't even know already. Yeah, some politicians are using some of these Yahoo boys to launder money. Blah 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 blah. Who are they? Name and shame.
Michael, sorry, Michael, I understand what you're saying that they are corrupt. But that man that is in EFCC that is a pastor, he has God has given him a privilege to redeem himself that he has called himself a pastor. You understand what I'm saying, Mom of 5?
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to put him on a pedestal, but you have to show that integrity.
Exactly. Yeah.
You have to show that integrity. Now, come on.
But they won't let him. They won't let him. Himself, he wants to protect his head.
If they don't, let me tell you, this thing is not hard. If they will not let you, it's as easy as for you to leave. You are far off living honorably. They are sitting down there making a mess of yourself, of your career, of your integrity, of your personality, of everything that you have worked with. What does it benefit you? What does it benefit you?
True.
If they assign you to do work, tell them, let me do my job.
Let me do my job exactly. If you're not going to
Anyhow,
allow
they want to go and be transferring their money, let them go and be doing it. But any money that is coming through banks have to account. When you start putting CEOs on hot seat, they will start knowing how to. They will start knowing how to account for money they are collecting. They will start reducing all those stupid marketing quota that they are giving for their staff to go and bring 100 million to. From who?
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
It's just like if you're a doctor and they say, oh, because you're a gynecologist, somebody comes for maybe to do ABO, RT, ION, you understand? And the
Yeah.
person's like, I don't do that. I'm not going to do that. Nobody's going to hold your neck to you and say you must do it. That is
So,
who you are. You are standing for that. And that's it.
yeah.
And that's it. So, and I'm telling you, Nigeria is not going to fix itself overnight. But it's like one people that are getting up and doing one thing like this. Like that ones
Yeah.
that will change the narrative. We have to work on changing the narrative.
True.
We have to work on changing the narrative. And it
Right.
starts with individual. It starts from your house. If you're training
Yes.
your children to do this, the next person is training. Before you know it, they say, oh, there are no men and women of integrity. Oh, we have. Mom of 5 sons, have you met her son? Oh, her son is the one that did it. That guy was offered this and he turned it down. Chicken.
Yeah.
And another person will hire you because of that. Don't let people they tell you that because Nigeria is corrupt, there's nothing like a lot of things can be done. Forget about it. Let's not play ourselves.
Absolutely. I agree. Thank you so much, my brother sister, for your contribution. Thank you so much. For
And
me,
once again, happy birthday, sis. Thank
thank
you for
you.
everything that you're doing.
Thank you
We
so
wish you many more years of good health, wealth, and I pray that by this time next year, your channel will triple up, that you will not even be collecting overtime because you are
Amen.
making enough
Amen.
from
I
this.
can use
I'm
my
telling you.
20 hours a week.
Yes, I'm praying for you, but thank you for everything that you're doing. I also
Thank you.
thank you for the video that you put out. That's one of the most vulnerable videos that I've seen because a lot of
Yes.
people, when they are abroad, they want to fake it and they don't want to show a lot of stuff. And I think
Yeah.
I share a lot of things that you've made because I'll be 43 this year. I've been here
Oh,
almost 17 years. I don't have my own house, but that's one
wow.
of the things that I'm aspiring. But I don't hide. I want to shy away from it. But I want to
Yeah.
say thank you for being vulnerable. We really appreciate that. We like seeing YouTubers, people that create content, being honest what they are
Yeah.
going through so that people will know that this life is not all rosy, there are ups and downs, but we'll get
Yeah.
there. But I just want to
Absolutely.
say thank you. And also
Thank you
happy
so
birthday to your daughter. And I
much.
pray that God will give you more peace, that you discover yourself
Amen.
more, that you continue
Amen.
to flourish in your purpose. But we just
Amen.
want to say thank you for everything that you're doing and we appreciate you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much. I really
Uh,
appreciate that. Thank you so
no
much. That
problem.
was this our birthday. It cost me money. It cost me money, no be small, but I would that would take me a few months to recover from. But yeah, I bet she turned 20, and yeah, her birthday is the most expensive because she shares the birthday with me. So Roland said, "Off your mic, this is too loud." Abby and Roland, what are you guys talking about? It's so annoying. How's VDM and Naira mutilation important? You know what, Abby? With that being said, I was on Instagram today, and they are passing a law or a bill about surrogacy. Please tell me how surrogacy is a problem we have in Nigeria when there is underage marriage happening in Nigeria. They are talking about passing a bill for people who do surrogacy to make money. I was just like, I was raging, honestly. Like, I was raging, like, you know what? I'm Nigerian, but Nigeria has lost me. I don't know what is happening in Nigeria anymore. I don't know what is happening in Nigeria anymore. So, Abby, Nigeria government, Senate House of Representatives, whatever, they have misplaced priorities. They have misplaced priorities. That's just what I'm going to say to them. That's just what I'm going to say to them. Roland and Abby, I enjoy say allow Abby to break the table. Exactly, allow Abby to break the table. Allow Abby to break the table. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go be here an hour 40 minutes. My own is that EFCC, all the 5,000 cases that you said you have opened, you must come and update us. So you must come and update, especially the one that you mentioned today in that interview, that some politicians, some people who are political inclined, are using Yahoo boys to, launder money allegedly. You need to be shaming them. Oh. When you have finished your investigation, you need to come back and shame them, because we must know them, so that they don't come back in how many years time and come and tell us that we should come and campaign and come and vote for them, so we know who we are voting for. Sunny Praise, we are just rounding up. If you have the chance, please kindly watch the live stream back. you should come and name and shame them so that in 5 years time they will not come and say, oh, vote so. But if we know who they are, we will know that, yeah, this kind of person, we don't want to vote them. And also that Yahaya Bello, we are still going to come here and talk about that Yahaya Bello case at some point. I'm still watching where EFCC is going to end with that case. That's why I've not come out today to come and talk about it, but we shall talk about it. I'm going to read your comments, guys, and I'll go. And live now, 705 there. I forward that bill to me. I may 8 years TTC, and that is okay. I'm sure I saved it on my. I saved it on somewhere on Instagram. If I will screenshot and I will forward it to you once I go through it. My Instagram handle is that mom of 5. If you look at the under the comment section on the screen, you see a scroll going on, say contact for business. My Instagram handle is there. My Instagram handle is the same name as my channel, as my YouTube channel. So if you can find me on Instagram. Yeah, very misplaced priority. Yes, so Nigerian politicians, every arm in government, misplaced priority. Misplaced priority. I saw that, but I get a lot of young girls are going exploited. See, it still boils down to no job. The government no care about anybody. So the people that you don't care how they are surviving, you don't care if they have a house to live, you don't care if they've paid school fees, you don't care how they are managing their lives. Now you're not passing a bill when they've already made a choice on what they want to do with their bodies. When they've already made a choice on how to make money, you now want to now pass a bill to say they can't like. I was just like, you know what, this government, I am done. Same thing. They say we should go and vote. They spent money on beavers. People should go and vote. There were still people who were still saying, you look like Yoruba. No, you can't vote in this constituency. You look like Igbo. You can't vote in this constituency. Now they are the law that they are trying to pass now. It has passed the second reading that Nigerians who fail to vote, they will be jailed or fined. Nigerians, it has passed second reading, that Nigerians who fail to vote will be jailed and or fined. Please help us make it make sense. People went to vote, they stole ballot boxes. People went to go and vote, BVS is not transferring. Like, people are trying their best, but the best, you're making them look as if they don't know what they are doing by coming out to vote. Now you're not saying that if they don't come out to vote, that they will be fined. And by the way, 2027, people should not even bother coming out to vote, because at the end of the day, Nigeria is going to become a one-party system. It's only APC alone. APC will just be selecting who's going to be governor. So. There's no need for Nigerians to come out and vote anymore because of what is when everybody is now running to APC. So they should make it make sense. Now, just like Roland said there, federal government is fighting a member of Senate. And the argument I have is that I don't understand why federal government Akpabio is using federal government to fight Senator Natasha, because Natasha is a senator in the House of Senate. Akpabio is a senator in the House of Senate. They are both working for one cause, Nigerian people. So why is the federal government protecting Akpabio and not protect Senator Natasha as well? They are both colleagues. They are both working for one country. They are both working for Nigerians. Why is federal government fighting on behalf of Akpabio? Senator Natasha says she has petitioned the IG of police when she got information that they were trying to assassinate her. The IG of police did not acknowledge her petition. But Akpabio wrote petition to say what Natasha said is a lie about the attempted assassination. Now federal government is suing Natasha. Like, make it make sense. Why is Akpabio enjoying the benefit of being a Senate member and Natasha cannot enjoy the same benefits? Why? They both work for the same arm of government. They both work in the same department. Why is only Akpabio being protected? Why is Natasha not? They are both government officials. They are both government parastatals working for the same common goal. Why is Akpabio using Natasha? I mean, using a federal government. And again, Natasha is not scared of going to court. She wants to go to court. But when they were planning to go to court, Akpabio asked for the judge to step down. If he doesn't have anything he's hiding, why is he petitioning the court to ask the judge to step down, saying that the judge will be biased? Who is Akpabio to say judge should step down? Who is Akpabio? So Natasha can as well say whatever judge, okay, that judge too should step down, because I know Akpabio knows that judge. That judge is going to be a bias. I don't want that judge to sit on this case. So who is going to be the judge of the case then? Like, you know what, guys? This matter don't enter another case, but let me round up. Let me go and drink my remaining Baileys that I remained from Saturday, so I can chill out. I don't want Nigeria to stress me. Anyway, guys, Sonny Press said, I voted for the first time and I regretted going for it. Come 2027, where shall if things, well, make we they watch, make we they see. When that day comes, make everybody sit down for their house. That's what I'm going to say. And Sonny said, I'm not going out to vote for anyone. As it is now, Nigeria is going to become a one-party system, so we don't know. Abi said, yes, now same thing with JAM. Is the whole of Nigeria, everywhere. That's why I said that Nigeria is not Nigerian anymore. Nothing seems to be working in Nigeria. Nothing seems to be working in Nigeria. And I think it's high time all of them should go and eat apple like Abacha. All of them, those people that are making Nigeria worse, let them go and eat apple like Abacha. Let them go and eat apple. Abi said, that's why I keep saying we can't pick and choose. Everything is linked. Akpabio is the third most important man in the country. So hence why he's able to, as in if president and VP now, if president and VP fine and Akpabio will be exactly true, you are right. It's not exactly the same. Either way, they are mad. Abi say either way, they are mad. I agree with you, Abi. They're all raving mad. Anyway, guys, like I said, me, and I'm going to keep saying it, I still want to jackpot that to Nigeria when the time comes. But then, hey, I must have billions, so I must have a role. I must have a position to be able to eat part of the national cake. If that is not here, if that is not happening, I will sit down here. And with that being said, there's going to be a follow-up of that video I did about jackpot to Nigeria or not jackpot to Nigeria, because like I said, most people were only commenting about the fact that I was converting my salary here. Somebody sent me a link of a lady who relocated from Canada to Nigeria. Now the lady is about to pack her bags back to Nigeria, back to Canada. I'm going to react on that video and I shall be back again with that video. With that being said, guys, I'm going to round up here. We have a live stream tomorrow. If I have a lot of live streams set up this week actually, but I'm going to do the ones as as the news is breaking. They said Abby said you should vote, yo. Abby said you should still vote. So we have a live stream tomorrow. I think I want to do that live stream of that she might. There's an update from her family, so I don't know, maybe I want to do it tomorrow morning about 10 o'clock. So I'm going to do 2 live streams tomorrow. I wanted to do the one of that lady who went to a massage parlor and claimed that the masseuse put his finger in her VJJ. So, and why I've not done it is a few of the videos where I was talking about stuff like that, YouTube has not allowed monetization. I mean, YouTube has not allowed ads to run on those videos. So I think I might be shying away from videos like that. I did a video about that guy that was following small girls. YouTube, they've not put ads, or they've not allowed ads to run. They said the video was also suitable for ads. So maybe there's a way I need to be codedly using words on videos like that, because that video, I don't know how many views I have on it now, but there's no ads running on it. But I've just left it there. People want to what they can watch. With that being said, guys, let me go and I will see. Abby's brother said vote for Abby and Showore. Okay, well, God help all of you now. Hold the votes. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I shall go and I will see you guys tomorrow. I also want to talk about this madness that Donald Trump is causing international students, asking that international students be Harvard be banned from international students and stuff like that. Yeah, there's a lot of videos I really need to catch up on. But anyway, guys, let me go and I will see you guys at some point later on. Guys, go watch my latest video if you've not seen it. Go watch it, like, subscribe. Now, you mean the girl that went to the massage parlor? That girl's story is one kind, because how can somebody put their finger in your VJJ and you do not wake up and give that person kung fu like Jackie Chan? Like the guy did it the first time. Okay, you were not expecting it, and then went in again second time and continued. You don't wake up, give a confusion, like give the guy Jackie Chan punch in his face, but you laid there while he was putting his and you now afterwards you now want to go and report that. Well, the story is a bit is one kind, so we'll see. Yeah, I was gonna do Shimite that beautiful lady whose pastor husband allegedly had is Shimite Abby, I don't know how to pronounce it. Shimite. I think it's Shimite. Shimite. Abby, leave me. Good night, everyone. I will learn how to pronounce it when we do the live stream tomorrow. I think it's Shimite. Abby will say that 1 or 5. You are following my hand. Anyway, guys, let me go. I will see you guys tomorrow. So we will do Shimite's video tomorrow, 7 p.m. And then I'm still wondering if I want to do that massage girl story, because if I want to do it, I will need to look for ways of not using the exact words, because like I said, videos of like that when on my channel, YouTube has not been putting ads on them. I've not been allowing ads on them. So I'm mixed. I've got mixed feelings about that video. Why did she not, like when the guy did it the first time? Why? Obviously, it might have come as a shock. And then the second touch, why did she still not talk? She still stood there and allowed the guy to keep massaging her. Come, the second time, I would have got up and given him Jackie Chan style, you know, and then descend on him, give him Korea woto. From there, shout and ask somebody to call police. But you know, she allowed the massage to continue. She left there. She did not even raise an alarm there and there. It was not until when she went to the police station to go and write a report. So I think I'm going to do that live stream. So I don't know, maybe I'm going to do it in the morning tomorrow, or maybe do it at some point during the week. But it's going to come. But we might need to use coded words, you know, for all those stuff. But yeah. Anyway, guys, good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Have an amazing Monday night, wherever you are. Bye, everyone. And please like, share, subscribe, join my membership. And I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Good night, everyone. I'm smelling food. I don't know what those kids are cooking, but let me go. Right, see you guys later. Shimite. All right, okay, Shimite. I'll be leaving. Shimite tomorrow.